Bonjour mes pères, moi c'est Narcisse. Moi c'est Narcisse de la région de la Côte d'Ivoire. Je voudrais donner mon impression à pour ma première participation à ce conseil plénier. Pour moi, c'est une grande découverte de voir l'amour de la société et la charité qui ont caractérisé l'esprit de ce conseil plénier. Et cette charité et amour sont vus dans la détermination à continuer à répondre à notre vocation missionnaire dans l'Église à la suite de notre fondateur, le serviteur de Dieu, Monseigneur de Marion Bréziac. Et cette détermination se manifeste dans la solidarité qui s'est exprimée au cours de cette rencontre. Et cela se manifeste, ça me donne une idée où ça me rappelle la première communauté chrétienne où tout le monde envoyait ce qu'il avait, le mettait aux pieds des apôtres pour les redistribuer. Et cela s'est manifesté dans le partage des fonds et aussi le partage du personnel. Et pour moi, cela est très important pour pouvoir continuer cette mission. Notre société, au cours de ce conseil plénier, a pris cet aspect des Écritures pour pouvoir faire marcher l'Évangile. Et pour moi, c'est très important. Je pense qu'au retour dans nos régions ou dans nos entités, cet esprit demeurera pour pouvoir faire marcher la mission. Merci et à tous.
Merci.
Je m'appelle François de Paul. Bonjour, chers amis, chers confrères. J'ai eu l'opportunité de travailler dans la commission qui s'est penchée sur les structures. Et en résumé, je vais dire ceci, le conseil plénier s'est penché en détail sur les travaux de la commission sur les structures. Et nous, les membres de ce conseil plénier, se sont posé cette question. Une restructuration de la société est-elle nécessaire maintenant? Et unanimement, nous avons répondu oui, que nous avons besoin de restructurer notre société pour répondre aux besoins d'aujourd'hui et aux défis de la mission. Alors, si cette restructuration est nécessaire, comment doit-elle s'opérer? Les membres du conseil plénier ont essayé de répondre à cela en balisant le chemin vers cette restructuration. Nous avons tracé une feuille de route et si je peux résumer, je vais dire que d'abord nous avons défini les principes sur lesquels la restructuration doit insister. Ces principes ont été définis et bien élaborés. Et puis, nous avons programmé un temps de sensibilisation, un temps de consultation pendant lequel tous les membres seront appelés à intervenir pour donner leur avis. Avis qui ira dans la ligne que le conseil plénier a définie. Nous pensons à un meilleur partage de nos ressources, je parle de ressources humaines et ressources matérielles. Nous pensons toujours à la mission ad gentes, la mission ad extra, qui est au cœur de notre charisme. Donc voilà, nous voudrions inviter tous les confrères à entrer dans ce processus qui projette notre société vers l'avenir, un avenir meilleur. Je vous remercie.
Now, you can do something else as a transition, because I get a feedback that the
next is
image is heavier, but they hear very well. In France, they are hearing very well. nurses, they heard very well. So now I'm just...
Parla in castigliano. La technique nous a trahis. C'est nous qui avons trahi.
La technique, on ne s'est pas bien pris. Ben, nous pouvons continuer avec Désiré, peut-être, encore en français. Désiré, voilà. Un autre thème de notre...
Salut à nos confrères à travers le monde. Je suis Désiré Salakor du Bénin, Niger. Ce conseil plénier 2017 est le pas certainement le plus décisif vers notre Assemblée générale 2019. Pour ce faire, le conseil plénier a élaboré un protocole. Le thème dont nous débattrons à l'AG 2019 sera une famille fidèle à son charisme missionnaire dans le contexte complexe et changeant d'aujourd'hui. Il s'agira de redécouvrir et d'approfondir notre charisme missionnaire, soutenu par une spiritualité apostolique. Avant et pendant notre Assemblée générale, la méthodologie qui sera utilisée est celle du discernement appréciatif. Seront présents à cette Assemblée les membres de droit et les membres...
Somebody? No. Can we call somebody?
Yeah, now even for the whole thing to go out. Otherwise, one video will be missing the other one.
So next will be Dipna.
privilege and a very educational experience to attend this plenary council. Not only have we had the opportunity to meet all of the regional leaders of the Society, but also to learn about the work, the activities, the development of the different units, that work to progress and develop into the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Dipna. Merci beaucoup, Dipna. Thank you. Dipna and Mara, les Mailleux, étaient les deux invités à ce conseil plénier. Dipna est à la tête des groupes laïcs en Irlande, tandis que Mara travaille en Tanzanie avec les enfants de la rue. Elle est de Hollande, des Pays-Bas. Et nous avons ici plusieurs qui ont fait beaucoup de conseils pléniers, mais quelques-uns aussi qui sont ici pour la première fois. Par exemple, Joy Andrews, le responsable de l'Inde. Et donc, on veut lui demander qu'est-ce que cela fait d'être ici pour la première fois. Joy, to be here for the first time, what does it mean for you? What was it for you?
Greetings and good afternoon to all those who watch these proceedings. I am Joy Andrews from India, coming for the first time to take part in the plenary council proceedings. It was a great opportunity for me to meet all the provincial superiors, district and district information superiors in person, listen to them, interact with them, and to know more the activities, the missionary activities that are going on in different regions and countries in Africa and elsewhere, in Europe. The concerns, the needs of the missions. And it was personally an eye-opener for me to listen and to be with them. And in this plenary council, I noticed that a significant progress was made on the cooperation between the laity and lay missionaries and the SMA. And I hope this cooperation will, and the missionary apostolate and the activities in the missions and elsewhere in Europe will grow. Thank you for this opportunity to talk to you all.
Thank you, Joy. Welcome for the first time at the Plenary Council. And if you were here for the first time, somebody else was here for the 15th time. The 15th time. I think this is the veteran of our Plenary Council. So we can ask Father Michael McCabe what his impressions on this 15th for him Plenary Council.
So I am very happy to be here, I must say, for the 15th time. And I have noticed tremendous development in the plenary councils over those over all the years I've been here. And especially the increasing internationality of the SMA. And the balance too between older and younger has improved. And it is a tremendous experience of the international spread of this society, despite being a relatively small number of members. I was struck by also the use of the technology to speed up our communication. And certainly it has made for far more effective communication and among ourselves. But what impressed me, I think, particularly and struck me was the participation in the liturgy, especially the use of the Lectio Divina on passages of Scripture in groups. We had that throughout our meeting, and it helped us, I think, to slow down a bit and to enter into a more reflective spirit, realizing too that what we're about is not just a task that's within our own power, but it depends on God's Spirit at working in us and through us. I think we go away with a sense that the Spirit is present among us, and that through the Spirit we can achieve great things and commit ourselves more completely to the decisions and to the implementation of the decisions that we have made. So I'm very happy to be here, even for the 15th time.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Michael. We are here. We are in the formation house, the House of Studies of SMA here in Nairobi, and we are hosted by the formation house. Father Mohan is the superior of this formation house. Now the students are on holidays. Here in Kenya, they went on holidays at the middle of the month of May, and they will come back middle of August. But Mohan, what was it to host a plenary council in your house?
First of all, I am very happy, and it was a surprise, big surprise for me to have this historical event here in our house. When I was told about this gathering, I was really, lot of thinking was there in my mind, how to go about it. And but with the help of the Regional Superior of Kenya and with the Unit Superior Father John Baptist, they were also there as we were just talking about planning to have this meeting. Then these two pillars were there, so I just reduced my fear and all the things. It's a great pleasure for me to say a few words at this Plenary Council 2017. I am very grateful for having had the opportunity to witness this great occasion together with the students and the staff of the Nairobi Formation House. I would like to express my appreciation for the efforts deployed by the Vicar General, Father Conseil, in preparing for this Plenary Council. On behalf of this Council and of you all, permit me to extend grateful thanks to the Superior General and his Council and all the provincial superiors and DIF superiors who, as we know, always work at a high level of efficiency and with a high degree of experience in managing and organizing various SMA provinces and units. It was our great joy to host you in the Formation House in Kenyan region. Without doubt, your presence adds lots of blessing and happiness to our Formation House and moreover to this region. I am indebted to express my gratitude to Father John Dunn and Reverend Joel Mara in a special way, and Kintumba, Hervey and Oscar Matungulu for their valuable service for the success of this Plenary Council 2017. I just want to appreciate the family spirit and togetherness in all the activities of this house till this Plenary Council. I salute all of you for your cooperation and understanding. There is no doubt that this gathering is witnessing our willingness to continue the journey of our founder, Melchior the Marian Brazil. Asante di sana. Thank you very much.
Asante sana, Mohan. Yes. And we stay here because after Mohan, we can ask Michael. You know, during this plenary council, we had a few, just 2 or 3 outings. One was on Pentecost Sunday, and Michael, what happened on Pentecost Sunday for us?
Yeah, well, welcome to everyone, and this commercial-free time was brought to you by the SMA Media Office. We hope you're all enjoying it. Yes, we went out to a parish, an SMA parish, which we've had for a number of years, in Kitengela. It's about an hour's drive from the Formation House here. We went there to celebrate the Feast of Pentecost. It was the birthday of the church, and also the anniversary of Father Sylvain, Father Bernard, and Father Tibertius. That day, we were happy to have them in our midst that day. And when we arrived, you could right away feel the excitement. The dancing groups were off to the side doing their practicing dance, and the other choirs were kind of warming up, and all kinds of people were running around wanting and enjoying greeting us. They were happy to see us come. Going into the church, the congregation was full of energy and life. It was something wonderful to see, reminding us of how often, I certainly know in the States, our liturgies tend to become very staid or very quiet. But there was no quiet in the church at any time. So it was very exciting. An interesting note the parish pastor pointed out, he says the 2 choirs came together for the first time, kind of a real Pentecostal event where unity was being signified. And in that, he also pointed out that, I think it was our Superior General pointed out, that it was an international mass with so many different countries there at that time. Again, truly Pentecostal, something to behold. And, you know, you could tell the Spirit was present because, now hold on to your seats. I know this is going to be a shock. The whole plenary council got up and danced. It was an event that, you know, it was a sight for sore eyes, I think sometimes. People say, no, please, no. So we will not be sending you the videotape of the dance. Certainly, it was an enjoyable event. The congregation was amazing and very welcoming. After our celebration and the usual African meal, which seems to go on and on and on, we went out to an outstation of the parish, which, you know, you'd think outstation, I think outstation, small church, you know, in the beginning stages. I think this was going to rival St. Peter's in Rome. It's a huge church. I couldn't believe how much there was, and they're doing very well, and this has all gone up in, let's say, the last 2 years. I was here last year, 2 years ago, and there was nothing. And I came this year, and this is all paid by the people of the parish. It's a great sign of the vitality of the people of God here in Kenya, and it's a great witness to our work as missionaries. Our message is getting across. We are developing the local church, and they are taking that up with joy and wanting to be disciples, wanting to be missionaries, not just of the whole church, but I think many of the Society of African Missions. Thank you all again, and just to close off, you know, I want to assure you the roof of the church, you know, as they say in America, the roof was on fire. The roof is on fire. All right. Well, thank you.
Well, just before listening to the closing words of Father Faulkner, maybe we can ask Tom. Tom is another veteran of the plenary councils. C'est un vétéran du Conseil plénier. Il est le responsable de la province d'Angleterre. Et bon, Tom, qu'est-ce que tu dis à la fin de ce Conseil plénier? What are you saying at the end of this plenary council?
Good morning everybody. This this is actually my 12th plenary council. And I've witnessed so many developments over the years. It's taking place, first of all, in the city of Nairobi, where I first came in 1992, when we were looking for a parish. And at that time, we seen the parish of Jericho and a parish where we still are today. That was the first parish, but I'm here in this city and have just witnessed some of the marvelous developments that have gone on here over the years. There was nothing of a formation house here in those times. Now we have this meeting going on in our own formation house, and there are a whole host of parishes in and around the city of Nairobi. That is one huge development. Second one over the years is the growing internationality of the group we have around this table. At the beginning, it was a group mainly of Europeans and the representative from North America and Canada. Now, however, we see the great international gathering that we have become. I think Mike will remark that we're not a colossal group, but by God, we are certainly international. And it's wonderful to be part of such a family. And the fact that we have this meeting in a very friendly environment, where all kinds of views are expressed and heard and are understood and most of the time tolerated, we know that it's a family that's growing together. So I'm just kind of expressing thanks for being part of that development over a long number of years. Thank you.
Thank you, Tom. Well done. So I think we are coming to a close of this session, and we don't forget our secretaries, Steve and Suivez, that are there, together with our translators, Remy and Jonathan. They have been with us along all these days of the Plenary Council. Thank you very much to your precious work. And now, I give the floor to Father Faulkner. Maintenant, nous allons écouter le discours final du supérieur général, le Père Faulkner O'Driscoll, et qui va, avec ses discours, résumer un peu nos travaux et puis mettre la parole fin à ce conseil plénier. Doc Faulkner, is up to you now. We wait for the camera maybe to come here or to... Faulkner, you can stay here. Or you can stay here. You please.
Okay. Okay, we're just waiting for the text to come on in French on the screen. So, bonjour à tout le monde. Hello to everybody, all our confreres, all our associates throughout the world who may be watching into our live streaming today. I take this opportunity at the end of the plenary council to salute you all and to thank especially Rosario for the magnificent work in trying to bring this about. In spite of some hitches of technology earlier, I think we have been able to succeed. So greetings to you all. And I will share with you now my own closing remarks for the end of this Plenary Council 2017. So from last Tuesday week until today, we have worked hard together in a family spirit, to achieve the task we set ourselves on that opening day. We discussed two major topics: journeying with our lay brothers and sisters in the one SMA missionary family, as we live a common charism. Another topic that took much of our time was how to take the next steps, as Francois de Paul explained in his intervention there, the next steps to find the structures that will enable us to live that missionary charism in a better way. We discussed, of course, many other topics also. The church is missionary by nature. Otherwise, she would no longer be the Church of Christ, but one group among many others that soon end up serving their purpose and passing away. So it is important to ask ourselves certain questions. About our Christian identity and our responsibility as believers in a world marked by confusion, disappointment, and frustration, torn by numerous fratricidal wars that unjustly target the innocent. The questions are: what is the basis of our mission? What is the heart of our mission? What are the essential approaches we need to take in carrying out our mission? End quote. I believe that what we prayed in our Lectio Divina and in our liturgies, and what we discussed and voted for, is an attempt to answer these three key questions. What is the basis of our mission? What is the heart of our mission? And what are the essential approaches we need to take in carrying out our mission? In a further section of his message for Mission Sunday, the Pope goes on to say, the Church's mission is enlivened by a spirituality of constant exodus. We are challenged to go forth from our own comfort zone in order to reach all the peripheries in need of the light of the gospel. Evangelii Gaudium, number 20. The Church's mission impels us to undertake a constant pilgrimage across the various deserts of life, through the different experiences of hunger and thirst for truth and justice. The Church's mission inspires a sense of constant exile to make us aware in our thirst for the infinite that we are exiles journeying towards our final home, poised between the already and the not yet of the kingdom of heaven. I continue to quote, mission reminds the Church that she is not an end unto herself, but a humble instrument and mediation of the kingdom. A self-referential Church, one content with earthly success, is not the Church of Christ, his crucified and glorious body. That is why we should prefer a church which is bruised, hurting, and dirty because it has been out on the streets, rather than a church which is unhealthy from being confined and from clinging to its own security. Also, Evangelii Gaudium, number 49. I believe if we substitute SMA for church in the quotation above, the sentiments apply seamlessly to our context. Over the coming 2 years and our preparations for GA19, we will adopt a methodology of appreciative discernment to help us move into the future in a spirit of hope. As a missionary family, we are constantly challenged to move out from our comfort zones to the peripheries of our world. The SMA family has been doing this since its inception. Our task is to ensure we remain faithful to that tradition. We have selected as our topic of conversation a family faithful to its missionary charism in the changing and complex context of today. Through the stages of discovery, of dream, of design, and doing, we will hopefully arrive at the end of GA19 at a position from where we can continue the missionary journey by living out of what we are at our best. And we do it all while continuing to rely on God's infinite providence. We were truly blessed this year to have the presence of Dimpna and Mara throughout the meeting. As Dimpna has shared, they engage with us not just in questions of lay participation, but in the entire mission strategy. I am grateful to both of you for your willing and generous participation. Hopefully, as Dimpna herself said in her short intervention, it will result in ever greater levels of participation in the one charismatic family for the African mission. Now, each of us here around this table, and indeed all of those of you who are joining us on this live streaming, are implicated in the decisions made at this plenary council. As it is to be expected, many topics have been referred to the General Council for further elaboration, and the General Council will do its best to honour these demands, and I know that it can count on the cooperation of all in their execution. What ensured that our debates never generated into personal animosities was the overall convivial atmosphere in which the entire meeting was conducted. For that, we have to thank our hosts in the Great Lakes District in Formation and the region of Kenya, and especially the staff of this House of Formation. I extend a sincere thanks on behalf of all of you to Fathers Mohan and Father John, to our students Joel, Oscar and Hervé, and to all the other staff of this house. Accommodation, food, health, internet, domestic service were all excellent. I wish to thank some others also for their good work, the facilitators and secretaries of the groups, our translators Remy and Jonathan. I wish to thank Justin and Tubertius for their work on redacting the texts and their willingness to bring this forward to completion. I wish to thank our secretaries Sylvain and Steve, and all of us know that there is a huge amount of work done by the secretaries in preparation for such meetings as these. Our paperless meeting succeeded, I believe, without a glitch, and thanks and congratulations to both our secretaries for this. Lastly, it remains for me to say a word of thanks to Antonio for his excellent facilitation of our gathering. I repeat what I said last year, that Antonio is a man of endless patience. It is very hard to ruffle him, and he keeps his calm and composure throughout long sessions when others might be tempted to lose their cool. And his careful attention to detail meant the task we set before us was achieved. So, in conclusion, I wish you all travelling mercies as you return to your places of work. Some are leaving this afternoon for Tanzania and for Ireland later this evening, while others leave over the coming days. God willing, most of us will meet again in Rome for General Assembly 2019. In the meantime, we will work together so that mission will bear fruit. And with these few words, I declare Plenary Council 2017 closed.
Some people might the assembly. Gino sent me a message saying that he's available. Gino, ciao.
Allora,
Non è la video?
ce l'ho una video, ma
Vogliamo vederti?
ecco, vediamo se riusciamo. Vediamo se riusciamo.
Let us see if you can manage to see the face of Gino Sanavio. He is an SMA father in Padua, Feriole.
Eccolo qua.
Ti sentiamo, tutti ti sentono qua? Ecco. Non ti vediamo ancora. Non bene, vediamo soltanto la testa.
We'll see now.
Vediamo la tua testa, ma un po' sopra.
Ragazzi, non so.
Anche il viso. Adesso gli occhi.
Abbassa.
Fai gli occhi adesso.
Abbassa il tuo...
Il video è spento, adesso è acceso. Non si fa.
Va bene, viene.
Dis de parler en français.
Oui.
Parle en français, Gino. Bonjour, Gino. Ecco, voilà, on te voit très bien. Il faut parler en français comme ça.
Ok, très bien. Allora.
Alors,
Comment ça va, Padou?
nous venons de finir le conseil plénier tout de suite. Et comment ça va là-bas à Feriole?
Eh bien, à Feriole, ça va très bien. Je te vois, Tony, tu es là, à côté de Forta. Et donc, pour nous aussi, ça va très bien. Pour nous, et puis, on vient de faire une sortie hier. On a fait une sortie la matin. Et donc, on était à 4 et on s'est bien amusé. On s'est bien amusé. On n'a pas trop marché parce que voilà, pour marcher, c'est un peu difficile. Mais quand même, on a marché dans en mouche. Donc, on a bien mangé. Et ça, tout le monde peut le faire.
Ok.
Voilà, autrement, ça va.
Merci beaucoup. Salutations, père et sœur.
Mais ça ne se voit pas trop bien pour vous, hein? Moi, je suis tranquille, assis. Mais vous, ça bouge beaucoup et ça... Voilà. Non, ça se voit pas trop.
Ok.
Pas grave.
On devine vos visages. Hein? Ça peut aller.
Merci, Gino. Au revoir.
Ciao, ciao.
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 Ancien de Côte d'Ivoire.
Philippines, we have. Yeah. From South Africa, Henri Gossan was online, and now he was on before. He and Dimi Manuel. Okay, just a moment.
Hi.
Someone in the Philippines.
Father, hi.
Okay.
Hi, Father.
Hi.
Hi.
This is Angeli.
We see.
Morning there. Good afternoon from the Philippines.
Thank you.
But is it the one?
Greetings to everyone.
Thanks.
Our General Council.
Yes.
Hi.
And
Hello, Father.
what do you want to tell us? And there is a priest here called Father Janusz from Poland who wants to talk to you.
Hello, hello. I especially put a t-shirt from the Philippines, from Manila, to talk to you.
Why is this one?
Thank you very much for connecting with us.
Yes, Father.
I hope that you are going to send us more missionaries to Africa, both priests and lay, as we have faith, and in Tanzania, fathers. Tell us, did you follow the whole streaming? Did you follow the streaming?
Live streaming. That's what
Father, our signal here is very bad, so it just keeps on rotating.
Okay.
So from okay.
Oh, she's still there.
Okay. So okay, so we are sending you greetings from Nairobi. Warm greetings to the Philippines.
Yes, Father. Thank you so much.
And greet everyone. Bye bye.
So here we have BK. BK from Angola.
Oh.
Hello, BK.
Yeah, hello, good morning.
Good
Hello.
morning. So here we have all plenary council and Father Janusz.
Bom dia.
Bom dia.
Yes, bom dia a todos.
A todos.
I don't think I can speak Portuguese.
Tell us what's happening in Angola.
Yeah, Angola is fine. I began to follow this stream a bit late. And I'm quite happy. Just let you know that we have been united with all of you in prayer for the meeting. We just finished Pentecost, and I believe that the Holy Spirit was with you all in making your decisions.
Very much so.
Angola is fine. Yeah, Angola is fine. We are doing great, despite a lot of challenges. But everything is moving fine by the grace of God.
Fantastic. Please do greet Seferino and all the conference and continue the good work.
Yes. Thank you very much. We are only hoping that very soon we will get some more missionaries because we are actually in need of them. Thank you very much.
Okay. Have a good day and greetings to all in Angola.
Bye bye. Poland?
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Go there. Go there.
Thank you, BK. Well done. he wants to see our hands.
Yes.
That's Pavel. Pavel.
Thank you very much. Szczęść Boże. I do roboty.
Want to see you in
Good work. Good work.
Ekonomą dla Polonii.
Anybody else?
Pavel.
So the South African guys were there, I know they were gone.
Chcecie posłuchać, jeszcze teraz zostawić na linii. Pogadajcie sobie wszystkie skróty.
Hello, Chris.
Hello, Chris.
Oh, Christopher.
A few words of greetings from Nigeria. Tell us something from this great country of Nigeria. From Nigeria. Tell us something. Some words of wisdom.
Okay, what's the news?
The rest of the group, so you just see everybody who is
Very good.
in the plenary council.
So greetings from everyone. Greetings from everyone.
Yes, they are all in their rows. Bye.
All right.
Ciao, ciao.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Yes. Yeah, now continue talking. People are seeing you on the street.
Okay, I can see Jonathan.
Możesz pokazać mi kalendarz terrorystę?
Say something. Okay, we are.
Pokaż mi kalendarz, proszę.
The other guys are somewhere here. Just let me call our guys out so we can train you more.
Yeah.
All the other brothers, they want to visit from
PC.
all them out. Just give me 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes.
Okay, we'll get back to you. Get back to you. Be online.
That's fine.
Let me not cut you.
Yeah, be online, they should be online.
Anthony Correa from the States.
Hello, Kobe.
Good one.
Habari za asubuhi Korea.
Yes, we see you, we hear you.
That's the media department from
Is Anthony Correa, who's in the development office.
Hello, Korea. Can you see
We
us?
just printed it yesterday. We got the first printout. So
Greetings from the plenary council. Tell us a few words. We heard from your provincial. He was telling us about Kitengela. Tell us something about US.
excellent. Wow. Thanks a lot. Dobra robota. Super. Super wygląda. Very nice. Yeah, General, we have this last speech and we are going for the mass maybe 10 minutes to start, so we're finishing at the beginning. So, regards to all and see you next time, okay?
Thank you very much. Greetings to the friends, all comrades, all our missionaries.
Greet them.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Can we connect with Holland sometime? They're
Holland
waiting.
is offline.
Offline? Okay.
So there is a group from Nigeria. Group of students from Nigeria. Hey, Charles. Very good. Hey. Hold on.
These are reference preparing to go to Akwanga tomorrow for History of Nation of our brothers. So they are getting Abuja is up before going to Akwanga tomorrow. We have Reverend Sylvester from the Republic, Joseph Perry from Ghana, Now, greet the entire assembly. They are seeing you now.
Okay. God
God
bless.
bless. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Chris.
Okay, Rosario, bye.
So your camera is on. That is on now. He's relaying from there.
Alors, nous pouvons maintenant, après cette embrasse planétaire, des Philippines jusqu'à en Amérique, en passant par l'Afrique, les différents pays, nous pouvons maintenant terminer notre session. Et merci à tous, encore une fois.
Corinne from Tanzania wanted to call.
Corinne. Lay missionary Corinne from
She's going to connect us tomorrow morning at the bus.
Corinne is from Poland. Or Poland.
Maybe just to, before the, just to, good news.